Hello guys, and welcome back to another Ultimate Driving video. My name is of course Carbium, and today we're going to be checking out this brand new update that dropped a few days ago. It includes a brand new car, and it includes a really useful feature that I think has been missing for a very long time. So let's get into today's video. Alrighty guys, so in this update, a brand new Ferrari has been added into the game, as well as some really cool features. The first one includes a new button down in the bottom left. It's the biggest button out of the buttons here, and it's a picture of a car underneath the garage. And this, of course, is to return to garage. This is a really awesome feature. You click it once and it brings you to the garage. I'm not sure if it's the garage where you spawned at or if it's your closest one. We'll have to test that out later in today's video, but that is a really useful feature. Gone are the days of having to reset to get back in case your vehicle is stuck or anything like that. Really needed that feature, so that is really awesome, and I really like that, because before you had to reset if you stuck far away or wait for someone to give you a lift. That is really awesome, they've added that. Another cool feature is you can now control the volume of people's radio. Before you could only have the option to mute it, but now you can actually control the volume. So to get to this new setting, you go to the main menu button right here, and it is right at the bottom, player radio volume. So you can now change the volume to higher or lower depending on what you want it. The default setting is maxed out at 10, but now you can lower it if you, in case you don't want to fully mute the radios, you can just have it at a lower volume. So that is really awesome, and of course you can just still press the mute button down in the bottom left. But moving on to the brand new car, guys, this is the main thing of this update, this brand new Ferrari. It looks really awesome. At first, when I was taking a look at it, I thought they did something very weird and didn't include an interior at all. From these angles, it sort of does look like that. The windows are very dark for some reason. I'm not sure if it's like just like this in the dealership, or if it's like this when you actually go around driving. But from this angle, it looks like there is zero interior. But if you look at it from this angle, you can just sort of tell that there is a steering wheel in there if you get the angle just right, and you can see out the windows. So it's just a very dark window for some reason, and it sort of freaked me out a little bit when I thought there wasn't an interior. But there we go. So that is looking really cool, and it just looks really nice. Really awesome looking car. But now let's move on to the specs of it. So this car has a top speed of 218 miles per hour, 60 in 3.1 seconds, and a cashback of 1,204 cashback per mile. So that is actually pretty good. That acceleration is really awesome. It's very even specs. As you can tell by the little bars here, they're very just pretty good, and it's a fairly cheap price as well, comparing it to some of the other Ferraris. So these are all the Ferraris in the game, and this is sort of in the middle of just the Ferrari price range. It's not the highest and it's not the lowest, but it's sort of just in the middle, which is really nice, and it's a really odd price at $1,243,200. It's a really weird price. I'm not sure why they've done it, maybe to match the real life price of the car. I don't know, it's very odd. But I'm going to buy it right now. We're just going to get it in the yellow as it comes in. So now we can actually take it out and drive it. So the windows don't look as dark while actually driving it, which is good. Obviously you can change the tint of the windows, but it comes default looking like a normal window, so it just looked very odd in the dealership for some reason, so don't worry about that. The windows, as you can see right now, are just normal color. This car is actually really nice. I like the little rims as well, little colored rims, not too flashy, like they're just there, little accent to them. That is really nice, and it looks really awesome. It obviously just, especially from the back, it has the signature just Ferrari look to it, which is really awesome, and it looks really cool. It looks very modern, looks very cool to drive. So like I said, the stats of this car aren't the best and they aren't the worst, so it's just sort of in the middle of the best and the worst cars in the game. It's by no means the acceleration or its top speed is bad. It just, compared to other cars that I've driven, it's just not as fast. You can definitely tell, but it is a really awesome car to drive. The handling so far seems to be alright, not the best at handling, I would say. The turning circle doesn't seem to be the best, and the drift doesn't seem to be the best, but it is a fairly decent car. Mainly, I would say right now as driving it, probably the best selling point of this car, if you think about getting it, is just the looks of this car. It looks really, really awesome. I really like the look of this car. I mean, it just looks really, really, really awesome. I know I've said that a lot, but it really does look like an awesome car. So we are actually at 200 miles per hour, and it got there surprisingly fast. I didn't really expect it to get 200 miles per hour that quickly, and it seems to be doing all right now. That corner back there felt very, very nice. I don't know why, but it just felt very, very nice. I'm gonna keep driving it for a little bit and see how it drives after I've driven it for a little bit longer. Okay, so after driving it for a little bit longer, I've come across some stuff that I'm not too sure if I like or not. So that driving at high speeds, the turning circle and handling doesn't seem to be very good. The turning circle at high speeds is very small, and the handling, I've noticed it can sort of just like slip out of driving fairly easily, but at lower speeds, the turning circle is actually really, really good, which I didn't really expect, honestly. I really, really like it, but at high speeds, it does lose control fairly easily. I've noticed, maybe that's just me being bad driving, I don't know. Maybe you could control it better, but still at high speeds the turning circle is definitely not very good at all. But low speeds the turning circle, I really, really like it. Just taking that corner, it's fairly good. It's not the best, but it is fairly good. Obviously not really going to do that many types of corners very often, but it does seem like a fairly good turning circle at lower speeds. So overall, I just really, really like this car, honestly. It looks really, really nice. I probably wouldn't get it for actual driving. I would get it more for the looks, because still, it just looks really, really nice. Especially the rims. I really just like the little slit of colour in there. Not too much colour, which is really, really awesome. Just a little hint of colour. And the car looks really, really awesome. And sleek and very modern as well. But before I end off the video, I want to test out the teleport into garage option to see if it actually teleports you to where you spawned or to the closest garage. So I spawned in over at Westover. We are now arriving at Woodbury, so we are much, much closer to the Woodbury garage, which is right there. So I'm going to press it. Okay, so and it teleports me to the Woodbury one. So it teleports you to your closest garage. That is good to know. That's sort of what I expected. So that is very, very awesome. So it doesn't matter where you spawn in, it's just the garage that is closest to you. Now I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to try teleport to the garage while I'm in my car. Okay, so it makes you jump out and it doesn't actually teleport you. So that's a bit odd. So it just kicks you out of your car and doesn't actually teleport you. So maybe they'll fix that in the future where it jumps you out of the car and then teleports you. I'm guessing that's what they was trying to go with. But right now it just kicks you out of your car and doesn't teleport. There's also a bit of a timer. I've timed it to be about 10 seconds. After you've clicked it, it takes about 10 seconds to be able to click again. So I'll just show it now. So I'll get out of my car, I'll teleport, and now no matter how many times I click, it won't work. And no matter how far away I walk, it won't work. I just keep clicking and clicking, and then after about 10 seconds or so, it'll work again. So a little bit of a cooldown there, and it won't work while you're in your car. But that's still a really, really awesome feature. And if you're teleporting back to the garage, you're probably not going to be in your car, because you'll be needing another one anyway. So really awesome feature, really awesome car, pretty good update. I think it's definitely been necessary to add these two features, the garage and the radio one, and it's pretty cool how they've added a brand new car as well. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this, because there is a bunch of awesome driving videos on my channel. If you did enjoy the video, smash the like button, helps it get out there a bit more, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.